Welcome to Law in Life with Kuda. I'm Kuda, and this is where we break down the laws that affect your everyday life, your family, and the things you've worked so hard to earn. Today, we're talking about something every property owner in Zimbabwe needs to know right now. That title deed you keep safe, the one with your name or your parents' name on it, it's more than just a piece of paper. It proves registered ownership of your house, your stand, or your family land. It's the document that says this property is legally registered in your name, and it helps your family deal with the property lawfully if inheritance issues arise. But here's the important update. In July 2025, the government gazetted Statutory Instrument 76 of 2025, the Deeds Registries Regulations. This law has a dedicated section called Part 6 that deals specifically with the validation and securitization of old paper title deeds. Under Section 40 of that part, every holder of an old paper title deed is required to submit their documents to the deeds registry so they can be officially checked and updated. This is what validation means. And the regulations create a 24-month window for this process. Many public notices refer to around mid-July 2027, but it is still safer to confirm the exact operative deadline with a deeds registry or a registered conveyancer. Then Section 41 goes on to explain the next step. Once the verification is complete and everything checks out, the Registrar of Deeds will issue you a new securitized title deed. And Section 44 then sets out the transitional arrangement. Your old paper deed remains fully legal and usable during the transition period, but after the deadline, only the new securitized deeds will be accepted for any legal or official purposes. This is why the program has moved from its successful pilot phase into full nationwide operation right now. So why should you pay attention? Because this change actually helps you. The old paper system has been around for a long time, but it has allowed too many cases of fraud, duplicated titles, and forged documents. We've all heard of those stories. The new system, however, replaces your old deed with a securitized title deed that comes with a QR code linking straight to the official digital registry, plus watermarks, holograms, and special security features that make it so much harder to fake. As part of this process, your old paper deed is surrendered and the new one becomes the document the law fully accepts going forward. In plain terms, once it's done, your life gets easier. Selling the property, transferring it to your children, getting a bank loan, or handling inheritance will be smoother and safer. It gives you stronger legal protection if any dispute ever comes up. For many straightforward cases, the process is not complicated. You simply engage a registered conveyancer, that's the lawyer who specializes in property. They will ask for your original title deed, your national ID or passport, and a few other documents. They then upload everything through the new digital land administration platform to the deeds registry. The registry checks the ownership history, and when everything is correct, they issue your new securitized deed. Of course, the government has built in a bit of bureaucracy, because what would Zimbabwe be without a little paperwork, right? But it's manageable, especially if your deed is straightforward and the system is also working while the offices still have capacity. Now, the serious part is this. After about mid-July 2027, the law is very clear. Unvalidated old paper deeds may no longer be accepted for sales, transfers, loans, or official property processes. Banks may refuse to lend against it. Transferring the property after death could become difficult and expensive. And I know nobody wants to leave their family in that position. So my advice is this. Don't wait until the last minute. Take out your title deed this week. Find a conveyancer and start the process. For official information, you can call the Deeds National Call Center on 086 77 212 440. This is one of those moments where knowing the law early can save you a lot of trouble later. This is Law in Life with Kada.